Because you have keen mind.
Yep.
Do you specifically say gunpowder?
God damn it, idiots.
We can run. We'll just abandon her.
Do you specifically say gunpowder?
Well, yeah, because you only can repeat the phrase perfectly.
Yeah. Yeah, repeat the phrase, dude. This is a simple question.
Tell you what. Here's the thing. If they get hostile, blow it up.
I mean, it's just a simple. I'm not gonna I'm not moving to stop them. I'm just on the sides going like.
Keep in mind that the card is entirely enclosed, and the only reason you know there's gunpowder inside is because
I'm assuming it looks like it's made of wood, and if we set it on fire, there's a large chance it will combust.
Yes.
Well then, Rune's gonna whisper the phrase to Melody, like really quietly,
Okay.
and also tell her if they get hostile, blow up the cart.
Oh man.
God.
It's on you now.
After the phrase,
Wait.
and
It's on Melody.
before you even really
You told Melody the phrase.
see them respond,
I didn't make her say it.
they are already moving.
Blow
And
it up,
please
Melody.
give me an initiative roll.
Oh, they're moving
You
towards
better
me.
fucking blow up that cart.
Wait,
or
wait,
else
wait,
I'm
wait,
gonna
wait,
be
wait, wait,
pissed
wait.
as shit
Did
at
you say before I even said the word?
No, as you speak, and before you even see them respond in any way, all of them begin moving.
Oh.
Finally. Like
Surprise
I said, you
Pikachu
better blow up
face.
the cart, or else I will hit you after this combat if we survive.
I'm going to use Chronic Surge. Can I use it on this actually?
It's
Ability check.
An ability check, yeah.
I want a better roll.
Finally got above the 10.
Why is Draco
Hey,
lying in the
that's a
middle of
better
my
roll.
skeletons?
Because I accidentally hit him with my die. Where is he?
Melody, you better blow up that cart, or else I'm gonna hit you myself.
The cart is fully wooden, right?
Yeah, as far as you can tell. It's not like you've had to look in the inside.
Okay.
Let's
I got
hope it
20.
is.
Probably.
Don't you have fireball or something?
I don't have fireball. I still have fire though.
Got us into a conflict and you don't even have fireball. I can't believe Melody did that. Fucking, I did not expect her to actually ask.
I mean,
Well, it's-
if she
Yeah.
asks you about a phrase and you tell her the phrase, why would you expect her not to say the
I
phrase?
expected her to have sense. I am sorry.
Why?
nothing wrong.
Why would you assume that
Asking.
after her jumping into a hole?
The phrase. Why would you tell her the phrase to ask what are they? What are you doing with all that
Because usually
stuff
when
that
someone
we shouldn't
like,
know that you have? But
You could have just told her like, "Bye guys" in Dwarven, and she would have just replied that, and nothing would have happened.
I expected her to be too afraid to ask herself.
Why?
Yeah, well,
Because I
it
forget that other people aren't afraid of other people. Okay,
definitely backfired.
I forget that
Hindsight is
most people don't
20/20.
have
I'm not surprised at all about everything that happened here. Actually,
I forget
I'm
that
surprised it
most people
took that long, actually.
yeah.
don't have social anxiety.
There was a
okay?
reason why I was.
Social anxiety, this is just Melody.
You're
Has no
assuming the
concern for her own life.
Mhm.
She
I'm-
jumped into a pool of magic lava.
Yeah. I feel like this is 90% on Rune.
It's you first.
I made a bad decision.
Ruined.
Kill or be
Okay,
killed, and Moment has
Your
decided to
turn.
kill.
Mhm. Okay, let's do this, guys.
I'm going to
We got
ready in action to
Thomas again.
swing if something approaches me because I'm expecting Melody to blow up that cart as quick as possible. So I'm going to ready in action to attack if something comes at me in attacking range.
Did you move anywhere, or do you stay here?
I expect her to blow up a cart full of gunpowder. Do you think I'm gonna get closer?
Yeah.
No, I'm staying here for now. easier to run away as well. That's my turn.
Okay. Good turn. Melody.
Oh yeah. Oh, I have a okay. The carts are on columns. What about the front? Is that like just covered by a curtain or anything?
Well, you see a large, heavy wooden door.
Hmm.
Just set the cart on fire.
Yeah, but then it's gonna take time to blow up. Okay, well I guess I'll.
Gunpowder is surprisingly explosive.
Yeah, but the fire has to
but
reach there
I guess I'll
first.
just try to-
reach it.
Yeah. Is there
If you set a
anywhere?
barrel of gunpowder on fire, it'll still take a good minute or so to blow up because
It
the
will
fire
not take a
doesn't-
minute.
Oh,
It
it
heats
probably
up
will.
quickly, but it'll take time
Okay, here's
to
a question.
explode. That's
What
why
if
it
it's-
uses Aspen.
What if it's several? What if it's several things of fire? Will it make it? I don't
Like
know. Can I?
Scorching Ray, for example.
Yes.
We're talking about Scorching Ray.
Yeah. Can I like make a hole somewhere? Theoretically, on like a hinge of the door or something.
It would probably, because it's a ray of scorching hot fire, it's still gonna take time to burn through something. It's easy enough for fire to deal damage, but piercing through something, it's not really fire strength.
Oh well, I guess just fuck it. I'll. Scorching. Ooh. They're dwarves, so they're tiny, right?
They're like 4 foot.
How
They
how
are
tall
Look at-
is?
medium-sized.
Look
They
at
are
the guy
probably
in the
around,
front.
yeah, 4 foot something. But you
Okay.
do see one of them that
That's
has
big.
enlarged
Can he reach
tall
the
enough
roof?
to pull a cart.
Not as tall as Frank.
Can he reach the roof?
Probably barely. If he like really stretched.
Okay, I'm gonna scorching ray the roof.
So badly misjudged.
What? I'm setting it on fire.
No fire burns upwards more than downwards, right?
Yeah, but if it's not, if they can reach it, then
Please
they can
give
just
me
put
an
it
attack
out.
roll.
Why? You have 3 beams. Why not just do it like a
Oh
cross?
yeah. Okay, yeah, I'll do 3 beams. They'll go up from down. So like bottom
You
of the
just
cart, middle of
wanna-
the cart, roof of the cart.
You just want to mark on the.
Okay, hold on. How do I mark? Should I just draw?
You can just.
That's stupid.
If you click the line tool and just click once, you do this.
Oh,
You can
okay.
press tab whilst hovering over it.
So I guess like there, there, and there.
Okay.
And now I will make my attack rolls. Beam number 1 is a 18. And I'll have that for the roof. And then the middle one. 22, I think. And then the bottom. Oof, 8. 8? 8, yeah. Scorching ray is 2d6. I'm assuming the last one misses?
What was the last one?
8. And the last one was for the bottom of the card.
Let me
Damage.
quickly check the object damage rule because I've never actually had to use them before.
Mm.
Doop-a-doop.
I don't trust these guys.
I don't trust you.
You're
Yeah.
setting them on fire, which is a bold choice.
They started getting aggressive first. Watch this all be some misunderstanding. We're all working for the same team. We're destroying our own supplies.
Well, then they should have clarified that.
Yeah, that's what I was
That's
thinking. They are probably hired by the princess for the war on the surface, and we are basically just
Or
stopping
I'm
their
right.
supplies. Yeah, let's just kill people. Maybe we are right. Let's hope for the best. Good plan.
You're
To
To be
attacking
fair,
them.
they attacked us first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, Beggar, what were you
because we clearly like. What if they have like, you should not tell anyone? The princess told them, and now that people know, we have to kill them. So, and because we said it actively.
Either way, the princess is being hurt. If we die, it sucks for her. If they die, it sucks for her.
Yeah, what if nobody would have died and we just would have moved our way, not said anything, and would have just been gone?
Like
But
I
what if they
said,
blew up an entire town?
then he would have looked dumb.
Yeah, I guess what if my neighbor is a mass killer? I should just go over there and just smack him and kill him.
Now you want to talk about morals?
Yeah.
You want to talk about
Beggar,
morals
what-
now?
Okay,
Yeah.
Beggar, what were you saying?
Now that I have a character that actually cares about morals, yes.
Your third scorching ray doesn't hit where you want it to,
Okay.
but it does hit.
Oh, okay. Well,
It
the
veers
first-
off slightly to the right, hitting the wheel that you've just fixed.
Which is weird because it should be on the other side of the wagon.
Okay, for the roof damage, it was 9. For the middle damage,
Wow.
it was 2. And for the wheel, it was 7. And then I have 10. Oh god, what did I do? Stop spinning. I'll go here.
So that you need to stop drinking.
Aspen, the point you're making right now is moot. Because Alavan's point is that you shouldn't have attacked them. Which is exactly the same, maybe, as the golems.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because he
exactly.
also
But
chose to
now
not
he
do
cares
anything
about
about
it. No, see, that's my point. Is
No, he did
before
care about the
No,
Aspen,
he didn't.
He said, listen, the golems can do evil and they can do good, so let's just leave them be. What's he saying now? They
Yeah.
could be good, they could be evil.
Let's just leave them now. Yeah, it's
It's
just
the
like,
exact same thing, Aspen.
yeah. As long as they haven't done anything evil, I feel like we should just leave people alone.
But they seem evil.
Yeah, wow. You seem like an idiot, and I'm not gonna kill you anyway. I mean your character, by the way. I mean your character, by the way.
Of the can't catch fire.
We have confirmation on that second point, though, Alabama.
So yeah, Dolarian is just like, why waste all those lives for?
Valerian, it is your turn.
It's fine, you can just raise them after.
Yeah, wow, that's not life. And I told you guys that.
Close enough.
Let's build a bear.
Okay, I guess.
Try to talk him down then.
Yeah, I guess it's too late for that after we attacked their fucking cart with fire, which is
They're
full
only
of.
freaking out because there's gunpowder inside them might catch on fire.
Yeah.
It's the only reason.
I'm just, first of all, I'm gonna use my bonus action to let a rain of arrows go down on that first soldier here.
Ooh, rain.
Which one?
This one.
Okay.
Just do we have a couple d20s? So 16, 17, natural 20, and 9 to hit.
Oof.
Which
You
one
could've
was
just ran
16?
16, 17, and natural 20, and a 9.
Well, as your arrows loosen, he raises his shield. 3 of the arrows clatter off of it harmlessly. And the last one flies past it. And not only does it fly past the shield, it strikes where the helmet is open. Please give me your attack
Really?
damage roll.
So guys, the 17 doesn't hit. Have fun solving this.
You could have just run. You did not have to attack them.
Well, this is
He's
just
got a sense of loyalty.
I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna run and let you guys just.
He's not
behind.
a coward, Aspen.
Who said
Unlike
the rest of us
Rune.
wouldn't have. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know survive. I didn't know desire to survive.
Plus 2, so that's
suddenly
6 damage.
bad.
Mhm.
I thought
It
that they
is-
were maybe
Well,
good.
You'll be leaving at least one of you guys behind.
Just because people might be good, I just won't let them slay us.
A paladin of conquest, I don't think runs ever.
I'm preserving life if I don't fight
It's
them,
a
and they could be
paladin
good.
of conquest.
Oh, you have a knife.
You have no
Tax-
I
sense.
feel like you're not
Sweet
getting
my god.
Dolarian at all.
How much damage did you deal?
6. Nice crit, I know.
I mean, you don't get Rune either, so I don't think we understand each other.
Yeah, I think so too.
That's your fault.
And I'm gonna cast.
There's still something we can do to prevent this tragedy.
Kill them all.
Get a
I
time
was gonna-
machine.
I was gonna say non-lethal damage.
I'm gonna call forth my spirit guardian.
Hey.
Just like, you know, be like, I take small points of non.
It's been a while since. Wait, is that your spirit weapon or your?
My spirit guardian. On
It's
level
been a while
3.
since you've called on your spirit. Because last time it was so rough.
Mhm. And
But
it's
you
floating
touched on that
around me.
connection. And although it still feels sore, sort of, you are immediately put somewhat at ease as your spirit guardian lights up the area around you.
And I'm gonna move here. And that's my turn.
Just in.
Yes.
It's my turn now, isn't it?
No.
Oh.
It
It's
is
them.
their
Oh.
turn.
Just. I'm sorry, a beggar.
Yes?
I'm sorry.
What do you mean you're sorry?
You'll see.
Okay. Oh, God.
You'll see. Oh no, everyone is gonna be enlarged. Oh god.
Oh, hell. Whoa! He
Also,
can
I
move
just
quick.
want to point out real fast that Rune said this out loud in front of everyone, and anyone could have stopped Melody, so it's not.
Yeah, wow, because I totally know what you're talking about. They're like 20 feet away from me.
You were right next.
So how tall are they enlarged?
They are large.
But dwarves are normally short, so is that like normal human?
They are still medium-sized.
So the guy must make a wisdom saving throw for coming close to me.
Apparently my sister's homeless again.
Oh, doesn't sound good.
Rough. That's an 8. He has +0.
Okay,
You
that
just
just
found
means he
back in.
takes 3d8 radiant damage just for being there. 11.
Does that happen per turn or just each time you walk in?
Anytime anyone enters within 15 feet of me, or ends their turn there.
But you can like decide people who aren't affected.
Yeah, I can decide who gets attacked and who not.
So this guy as well.
Does he take
Yeah,
the
but
same
he has
damage,
to
or do you
end
roll
the turn
separately?
there. Oh
Oh,
no,
yeah,
it's on enters the first time on a turn or starts its turn there. So as long now it is
Yeah,
his
this guy.
start, so he also takes damage. Do I roll for that too?
Has it
Extra
been
damage,
saved?
or do you want to take the same damage? Like
Does the spell not say?
justice. I mean, the one entered and the other one, it started its turn there. So
he
No.
walked there.
They walked in here.
oh, he walked also there. So I guess it happens at the same time. It doesn't say. It doesn't specify if I roll.
I'd
For
say
each
I'd make
one.
it dependent on whether you want to roll more or less.
Yeah, let me just roll for now. He just goes in there. He has also make with some saving throw. Because even if they do get the saving throw, they still take half damage. It's just
That's
4
an 18.
damage, so they only take 2 damage. It
What's the
was
other one?
it was a 4, and 4 damage was very good with 3d8, and so he only takes 2 damage because
What did
he's
the other
saved.
one take?
11.
This dwarven soldier is suddenly gone. And so is this dwarven soldier.
Mm-hmm.
Deserters.
This one runs over and tries to get the flames to not burn the cart. 1%.
Hmm.
The soldier closest that has moved up with his massive form immediately swings a wide cleave aimed at Draco. Actually, does he get... mm, +6 to hit. Okay. Well, as he is blinded by the radiance from Dularian's spirit, he just sort of suddenly holds a hand up, and the axe that he was swinging at Draco hits the ground hard. A large portion of dirt just gets blasted away as he cleaves the ground. Two of the dwarves, one next to the enlarged at the cart, and the one closest to Dularian, both make a javelin throw.
At Dularian or at someone
at
else?
Dularian.
Okay.
One is a 24.
One hits,
Hmm.
one misses.
That is 5 piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
The enlarged dwarf, all the
I
way
keep my concentration.
at the back, makes a throw and rune. This javelin, unlike the one that flew at Delarian, is massive as it enlarged with him. That is a 13 to hit.
No. Does not hit.
I did not hit her. I did not.
And that is their turn. Frank.
I'll swing at the guy right in front of me.
Okay.
26. The first, the second. 19.
Both of those hit.
Wow. So that's 20.
The dwarf you rush is heavily armored. But there's one thing that always works no matter how thick the armor, and that is blunt force. As your hammer hits the armor and part of it sort of just caves inward, you hear a resounding clang of your metal hitting metal. The dwarf staggers backwards a little.
Do I get the opportunity attack?
No, not that far. And not willing movement.
Alright. That's my turn. I'm gonna run to the toilet. I still have the headset on so I can hear what's going on.
Totally.
Well, it is Telsa's turn.
Yes. She will cast Harry.
At whom's?
No, she will
Still would've.
cast Mind Sliver on this large one. That's an intelligence save.
Ah yes, Durga are known for their extremely high intelligence
Yes, that's why I'm
of
casting.
+0. 7.
Alex
Hey, that's more than me.
takes incredible 8 psychic damage, and he has disadvantage on his next save. And I'm also giving inspiration to Frank.
As you strum your music, the soldier you were targeting cringes, and a small trickle of blood runs from his nose.
Why do I not see?
It would be Draco's turn, but I don't know if he's here.
Why did he do it?
Food.
I guess we can
Do you
wait
remember?
a minute.
Do you? No, he has instructions on his table.
Well,
Draco's
not sure if
generic
you don't
turn.
listen.
Draco's generic turn. Ask to blast, roll to hit. First attack does 2d. Okay.
Step 4, eat. Perfect.
Did he actually add step 4 eat?
There's a step 4 that says eat. Or eot. I'm not sure. Yeah, I
Well,
think
let's
that
see
says
if
eot.
he comes back in the next few seconds.
Yes, you do. Very much so. It is
why
in fact
did you-
the only
Then
thing
why
that
did
look
you
like
tell
right
me
now.
the translation? I needed.
Did you not read the part where I overestimated you?
I see nothing wrong with just asking a
I feel
simple
like you're
question.
underestimated.
I was just asking a simple question. And I
That
got
was
that
just
one
in
over.
that was just in character for Melody, I feel like.
Yes, I overestimated Melody. I genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, did not expect her to actually go through
Listen,
with this.
she's full of bad decisions. Okay, just gotta get used to it.
I deeply, personally, and genuinely, in one of the most honest confessions of my entire D&D existence, did not at all, in any respect, capacity, or form, expect her to actually ask that question.
But that's fine, everyone makes mistakes.
Clearly.
Yeah. And it wasn't me.
No, the mistake was trusting you.
See, I told you, you just have to read the instructions.
So yeah, he wants to be instructed.
That's
It's okay. Soon we'll find out this.
I have that gift next for when I found out that... Yeah.
Oh yeah, Rusty says to use the instructions. So
Cannot believe.
do Rusty's instructions.
Fine.
You were not
Gotta
in a position to
blast
tell
'em.
any of us to do anything.
We're gonna blast
You were not
'em.
allowed to advise anyone on any course of action ever again. This is the
I'm
second
not.
time in as many sessions.
What do you mean? I just did a simple thing that made sense. Is that a surprise Nazi? No, that's a dot.
I deleted a couple dots I found, but obviously I haven't found all of them.
Did you just actually utter the words I did something that made sense?
Who?
You.
No.
Why would they?
But just leave it. Just leave it. Just leave it on the barrel.
That's where it belongs.
Wait, I wanna test something.
Ah,
Oh.
You see Draco, like usual, ready his lightning launcher. And he shoots 2 blasts at the enlarged dwarf in front of him. And the dwarf recoils under the shock. But he remains standing. It is your turn, Rune.
Fuck, Frank's there. Why are you always in the way?
What do you mean?
10,
I'm a melee fighter.
25,
You're
Wow.
in the way.
35, 40. Okay, so I'm gonna make it to here. Sorry, Frank. And then I'm gonna use my bonus action to rage. Sorry.
Ah!
Could have
So,
done this last turn.
what?
Why didn't you do that last turn?
Because I was in the middle of all of you?
Yeah, that's. I just was saying what he was asking.
Shadows weave around
You
a weapon of your choice you are holding, which is my axe clearly. Until your rage ends, your weapon deals psychic damage instead of motherfucker. Instead of its bludgeoning, slashing, or piercing damage, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet and a long range of 60 feet. If you drop the weapon or throw it, the weapon dissipates and reappears in your hand at the end of the turn.
What?
So now I do psychological damage. We stand. And I'm gonna attack this
Psychic
guy.
damage is not psychological damage.
Mm-hmm.
I meant
Yeah.
psychic, my bad. And I'm gonna do attack that guy.
Now I do psychological damage. Your mom's a hoe!
That's what Cress always did.
I mean, that's just mockery, and
So
that is
9
psychic
plus.
damage.
Oh god, I hate doing math. 9 plus. So it's a 17 for the first one. And does that hit?
Nope.
Oof. Well, that definitely doesn't hit. Fuck me. I guess I missed.
Yeah, they have like 18 armor class or something.
It's a nightmare. Well, I did my best.
Oops. Ignore that. You
If he's
try-
eating, do we just want to take the food break now?
Makes sense, probably.
Sure.
Yes.
Already ate.
What? Do you have anything against food break?
You can eat while we play.
Oh, Elf was trying to say something, it felt like.
Felt like he was protesting.
Now he just said fuck and ignores us.
Well, are we taking a break? Because then I will close the game.
Alf?
Elf?
How
He's
long do you
already
plan
gone.
to play today?
Until the first person has to go, I guess. When you say like you can only play until then and then, we're gonna play until then and then.
Should we take like a power nap while we eat?
Hello?
Hello?
Rusty.
Well,
Who's dead?
You?
You dead, yeah.
No one yet.
Ah, fuck.
But there is a giant dwarf in front of me.
I've got a plan. I'm still eating, but now I'm at the headset, so when it's my turn, shout at me.
I was considering maybe after this combat, depending on how long it is.
So I guess we can just finish the combat and then just call it a day.
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah,
no
assuming we
food
don't
break.
TPK.
No food break.
No
Yeah,
food
I
break.
mean then we just not call it a day but call it a campaign when it's a TPK.
It's my turn.
What do you do after a TPK?
You make new characters.
Yeah.
We switch to Group Ahira.
You pick up exactly
Total
where you
party
left off.
kill.
Is there
I
a
haven't
Group
actually
Palia?
considered TPK yet, to be honest. I've been completely honest, haven't considered it. Probably would have to think about it. Anyway,
Start thinking.
Melody's turn.
Alright. By my calculations, I can get, like, all of these guys in a slow spell. So you gotta roll for each of them.
What's the range of slow?
It's a 40-foot cube.
40-foot cube.
40 foot. Hold on, let me read it specifically.
Yeah, it's a big
40-foot
cube.
Yeah, 40-foot. Yeah. Oh wait,
So who
6
do you all
targets.
want to get?
Everyone except this one.
I mean, 40
Well,
feet.
it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
You try to get this one closest as well? That's,
Yeah.
oops, that's terrible. Why?
Yeah,
That
that
is
that
so
looks
bad.
weird.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Hold on, let me freaking. Yeah. And 20.
Dun, dun.
I can only get 6 of them, so I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll get that guy, these two, these two big guys. That's 5, and then this one. And it's at least some save and throw.
That's a lot of throws. Let's start from left to right.
So the big guy.
Wisdom, that's a +0, so that's a 9.
Fail. Slowed.
No. Actually, I'm just gonna.
Can't take reactions, or what was it again?
Slow. -2 to AC
That is good.
and Dex saving throws. It can't use reactions. On its turn, it can either use an action or a bonus, not both. Regardless of its abilities for magic items, it cannot make more than 1 attack.
Good.
And then they have special spell casting, but I don't think any of them cast spells.
They have literally cast Enlarge on themselves.
Mhm.
I think that's just a Duragard.
It's an innate ability. It's not
Yeah.
a spellcast.
Still casting the spell if it's from a racial ability.
No. No.
Yes, says no.
It just says magically increased in size. They're not actually casting a spell. It's a Duragar thing. So that's
DC
14. What's the DC?
14.
14. Okay. So this one isn't slowed. Go with the leader. Also 14.
Yeah.
This one fails.
Oh, they have advantage?
This one fails.
I'm holding you to that, but just so you know, this die is on its edge.
Mm-hmm. Very
I
much.
go by whatever the hover says. The last one succeeds. So 3 of them are slowed.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Bonus action, Shreget Ruin. Whoops. My turn.
That's a free action.
I cannot explain the murderous look you are receiving right now in any words in the English language.
It was
There
just
are
a question.
there are no words in any language that could be put together to explain the expression.
I could do it with one word. Fun.
Well, Dularian,
Mm-hmm.
it's your turn.
Yeah, he's not having fun, but I have. So... Okay, I take
Oh, this guy.
this
Did this
thing.
guy? Is this
So
slow?
10,
What?
I move here.
Is this guy slow?
Yeah.
I'm guessing the orange and yellow guys are slowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
He
there.
didn't get orange, did he?
The orange guy can take a reaction to attack me. My 4 skeletons are gonna try and hit that slowed big guy here.
Tap that.
Go for it.
a natural 20, a 12, which misses, an 8 that misses, and a 15 that still misses, even though it has -2 to AC, because I think it has 18 or higher AC.
It
So
has
it
exactly 18.
Yeah, so it
Well,
has a 16 now,
now.
so yeah, only the natural 20 hits.
Roll your damage.
Well, that's much better than last time, so that's 13 damage in total.
So, it's easier to hit a large target. Or so you think. Because, again, 3 arrows just bounce off of its now massively enlarged armor. But again, one of your arrows strikes true. It whizzes past the shield, and this time not only does it hit a crack in the armor, it hits the soldier directly in his left eye. You hear him cry out, and as he stumbles backwards, he reduces in size. He
Aha.
looks like he is barely standing,
Oh, that's interesting.
So,
and he is profusely bleeding out of his eye.
and Dularian is gonna take the dodge action and raises his shield. That's my turn.
Who's freaking
Fighting back to back
motorfighting
with
that
Rune.
one?
It's the persons across the street, and they do that
I hate
constantly.
this. Those persons. Just so you know.
I know,
No,
it's
it's not that important, but
fucking-
you know. The large guy who was extinguishing the fire appears to have given up on that. Instead, he charges. at Dularian.
I'm sorry, first 5 wisdom saving throws for all the things that are around 15 feet of me because
If
of
you move to them, do they have to end their turn there?
let me see, it says... Let me see, Spirit Guardian. When the creature enters the area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there.
Okay.
So I went there so I would get basically all the 5... Oh no, 6, that guy is also there. The 6 around here.
Okay, so left to right.
You need one more.
He fails. Right. So this guy already failed. Let's start this one again. Oh fuck.
That's good.
Hold up.
Hold up! So on the fail.
Saving throws against poison, spells, and illusions. Does that count as a spell? What's the flavor text?
When you cast this... affected creatures... Oh, by the way, I actually forgot about that. An affected creature's speed is halved in that area. Around 15 feet around me. I mean, it's not really like I'm attacking the guy with a spell, it's like the spirit is actually slashing out at them. I don't know if that...
Okay.
I feel like it's more like its own entity than like casting a spell at someone.
Let's actually just look at who succeeded. What's your DC?
14.
So literally only this guy succeeds.
Okay, and anyone else? I just roll once, I guess it makes more sense.
Jeez.
Yeah. So he only takes half damage and the others take... Oh god, my rolls for damage are so bad! 5 damage.
massive damage. He's
All
got
my rolls for that
tape.
spirit have been below average yet. I haven't even had an average roll yet. But yeah, at least they take 5 damage and one of them takes 2 or 3, depending on how you round it.
Okay. Set your turn.
Yeah, I mean, it's just their turn, that's why they had to roll that. It's at the beginning of their turn,
Oh yeah,
so...
right. Okay. So. This load attacks you.
With a disadvantage because I dodge action.
16 and 14.
That misses then.
One of the soldiers attacks Rune.
Ouch.
Well, good thing it's not one of the enlarged ones.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hit?
Yes.
A natural 20.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there was something.
Tails. Fuck. Shit.
Shit, man.
Shield!
Oh
You
dear.
feel the blow. Though it is a small hand axe, it cuts into your left arm, leaving a rough wound. The bleeding isn't too bad, but you feel the pain shoot up your arm. The soldier enlarges and also moves to attack you. This one goes wide. The two dwarven soldiers in front of Frank attack him. And this one attacks you.
Oh no!
Well,
Oh, by the way, this guy had half movement speed. I don't know if he can get there. Just...
Right, he was inside, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Are they only halved while they're inside?
Yeah. Only as long as they are within 15 feet of me. He was there.
Takes.
So yeah, now it's normal again. It's just the first step that's basically half.
Yeah, he's enlarged.
Because they have to get through an angry spirit who won't let them pass.
The giant axe swings towards your room, and you dodge out of its way slightly. But similar to before, this time on your right arm, again, there is a large gash. Similar to the first. Frank, both of the attacks hit nothing but your armor as they glance off, sparks flying into the air around you.
Right.
Bless ya.
Can you roll your damage again? Because this guy has also entered the area.
Okay,
You have succeeded, unfortunately.
I like it. Still half damage. That's a roll. That's 18, so 9 damage at least.
The one time you roll well.
Mm-hmm.
Almost like flashes of lightning. Sword strikes from your glowing spirits strike out and hit this dwarf that has just entered the area. The cart behind all of them is now significantly ablaze.
Although, where exactly does he stand, that soldier here? Like, is it there or there? Because he was basically here and I don't know which... Okay. Because that's actually not within 15 feet of me.
All right.
It has to be me. I am the point
Yeah,
of
yeah,
the
yeah,
center,
okay.
so I just want to be fair, and he doesn't take damage yet.
Oh, throwing away 3 damage. Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
I'm sorry. I just I'm like Dularian.
Frank.
Sorry, beggar.
Oh no! Whenever it starts with "sorry, beggar."
I use the what's it called? Conquering Presence. I have checked. All of them are within range,
Oh my god.
so that's a wisdom saving throw for all of them.
Conquering Presence is
Magical
not
fear
a
effect.
spell, is it?
It's the channel divinity thing.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's not a spell,
Yeah.
because also that'll make it easier.
Wait, was there something with a spell? I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, because they have
They get
advantage on
advantage.
saving throws against spells.
1, 2,
I guess it wouldn't count as a spell, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fucking hell.
Look at those die.
What is this? I want you to roll one.
I love it. Oh, some good
Okay,
rolls.
so let's
Oh wow.
go in order.
It's only two fails actually.
Is it
Oh my god,
what?
okay.
What is the wisdom save? Is it wisdom or what kind of saving throw is it?
The save DC is 13 wisdom. I'm guessing they have one.
They have +0.
13. They have plus
Oh.
0.
Okay, so
Three
three
fail.
failed them.
Yeah, 3 fail.
It's the three big guys. I choose.
No. Doesn't. This one.
I like how some are orange, some are blue, some are affected by this, some are affected by
Just
that.
for me to track.
Yeah. I mean that's a good way to track actually, but I like it
Like a
how
disco.
there's so much going on here.
Guys, can we have a rave over the color of the spell effects of these dwarves?
There's.
I was
You
going to
forgot to
cast
roll
Fairy
one,
Fire
Becca.
next turn.
Which one did I forget?
All of them have
There's
to
a
make
guy in
dex
front
saves.
of.
This one as well? Alright.
Yeah. So there's one more.
Don't forget the fucking cart's gonna explode. It's
That one fails also.
okay, this is gonna
It has
lag
been
like
12
crap.
seconds. Sir.
Okay, is that your turn? Do you do anything else?
What does that do?
Yeah, I guess it's my turn. Aren't they supposed to move now because they're frightened and
What
stuff?
does it?
Yeah, they are
Do
frightened
they
now.
have move on their turn?
Yeah.
Well then, it's not their turn yet.
This is gonna lag me out so bad.
Hold on.
I'm opening up.
If it just gives them the
another
fear
game.
effect, then on their turn they have to spend the entire time
Oh.
moving.
Okay. Yeah, I'm done. I just looked scary for a little bit.
Flexing.
Okay. So. Telsa.
Is Rune recklessing?
Is Rune what?
I'm raging.
Did you
But
just say
are you
recklessly?
reckless? I don't
No,
know.
I
Are
have
you
not been
reckless
reckless
attacking?
yet. Is Rune reckless as a general rule? Yes.
Yeah.
Am I using the reckless thing right
Well,
now?
it's the
Not
raging
actively.
barbarian.
Yeah, but
No, I know what she's
should I-
asking. No, I am not. I have not, at least, used reckless
Because
attack.
I will probably include you in my Fairy Fire.
Not that I haven't, but
Uh,
Given the state of things, I'm not sure I should, but that's not to say that I won't.
yeah, I'm just gonna cast Fairy Fire
More saves!
here. So I should get these 4 and Rune.
What's the area?
Wait. Oh my god.
Just tell me.
Like,
What's it say? Just say
Here.
20-foot cube.
oh yeah, 20-foot cube. So this one,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then up to here, and then this one, so with these 4 deck saves. And Rune as well.
The slowed one has disadvantage.
Yeah.
Or
the
no, not
all-
disadvantage, it's a -2.
What does Fairy
What's the
Fire
DC?
do?
It's the advantage on attacks.
What's the DC?
15.
I have to... Does that mean they get advantage on attacks against me?
Yeah.
If you fail, don't
If you
fail.
fail.
Don't fail.
You're
Just
good on
don't
deck
fail.
saves, right?
Lol.
You have danger sense too.
17?
Yeah.
Good, it's not fine.
Why
Wait,
you do
only
this
one
to me?
fail?
I only have so many colors.
It's a rave in the grave, or at least it's gonna be a grave in a moment. We're all about to die.
I'm just gonna try and remember. Only this one is not
Oh, not. Okay.
verified.
Okay. I can remember.
Surprised I'm not lagging as fuck right now. Because I launched
Why?
2 games.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's correct. I will also give inspiration to Rome. Does she need it?
Probably. Have you seen how I've been?
Okay, never will get Rome.
Draco.
Draco's gonna move to here. Perhaps evoking an attack of opportunity from this.
Well, you see, there is an attack of opportunity. Except it's so slow. You simply walk away.
Great. He's gonna look at this, and he's just gonna say, "I know you don't understand, but I'm really sorry." And he's gonna cast heat metal on his chest plate.
Oh no!
I love it.
Here comes the heat metal.
Heat metal is one of my favorite spells.
Oh, no.
Well, he cannot take the armor off, so roll your damage.
Oof.
Oh, I'm facing the wrong way. I was so confused. I thought I was going back to my dice, and they're just an expansive grey. He takes 5 points of fire damage, and he has disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks until the start of my next turn.
Okay. Rune.
Do I want to use... How do I feel right now?
You've taken 2 significant wounds and you are bleeding, but you've taken worse.
Which of these bitches are slowed? This one?
The orange ones.
And the purple one.
The pink
Or is he
one.
dead?
Because that's a combination of blue and orange.
Ah.
So, Fairy
Yeah.
Fire didn't take on any of these.
No, these 3. Very fine.
I'm going to... Yeah,
Actually,
so
you all
what
have
is-
naming permission, so just,
What
you
does
know,
slow do?
everyone who's fairy, can you just type fairy on them?
What does
Freya.
slow do?
Slow lowers their AC, reduces the amounts of actions they can take on their turn.
And a -2 to deck saves.
And you have
And-
advantage also on these 2.
This one,
Freya,
that one,
Did
this
you
one.
hear me?
3 of them are fairy fired,
No,
or 4 of
I
them
cut
are?
out.
Alright, okay.
Could you give the 3 that are fairy fired just the tag fairy fire behind the name?
Oh, right. Sorry, I my connection broke off.
Say yes or no.
3 of them are fair.
Which 3?
These 3.
Okay, then I'm gonna attack the one that's slowed and has fairy fire on him. Okay. It's 19 plus 8. Whatever that is, probably hits. Get 14 does not hit.
You have inspiration.
Oh, and I have advantage. I'm just gonna roll again. So anyway, the first one was a 19 plus 8
Yep.
for the first attack. And then 16. So 16,
Both hit.
17, 18, 19. Okay. Why is it? That's an 8. Where's my 12? Or my... Yeah, where's my 12? It's really weird.
Shrug.
Make a new one.
Of course. 2, 7, 9. Motherfucker.
Did you just call the DM a motherfucker? That's
Called this game
gonna
a
be
motherfucker.
punishment incoming.
Oh, he's gonna punish me? So scary. That's... Now you made me forget my math.
It's fine. You strike out twice against the
Se-
soldier in front of
17 altogether.
you. I did the math. And both times you cleave into the armor, leaving significant wounds. But they are still standing. Is there anything else you do in turn?
No. Swear loudly, I suppose.
By the way, I think I didn't get it. Did they put the fire out already? Yeah, right.
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so
He
okay,
tried, then he
Okay.
gave up.
okay. I just want to know because I'm quite close.
Yep.
Okay.
The fire has spread over the cart relatively quickly,
Mhm.
at least on the surface.
You said it's gonna take a minute, and it's only been...
I mean, it's burning on the outside,
Mhm.
where it is exposed to air.
Several seconds. Yep, I end my turn. Fuck it.
I think I'll just do a regular firebolt on. So wait, that guy's still alive, or
He is.
Yes.
okay? I'm just gonna firebolt him. Gonna move over. He's not prone, is he?
Nope.
Ooh.
Please describe to me how you kill this guy that has 1 HP left.
Overkill.
I'll just Hadouken a firebolt and then make his head just evaporate.
Yeah. For a second, to the rest of you, it looks like Melody didn't hit, because the fireball just keeps flying straight afterwards. But then you realize that that dwarf just drops to the ground in a clang of metal, with his head pretty much completely gone.
That's my turn.
Valerian.
Okay, I move a little bit over here. I think. Yeah. And I'm gonna use, of course, the dodge action again. And I'm gonna use my archers to just shoot the big slowed guy here. "22 to hit, 21 to hit, 18 to hit, and 15 to hit."
18 barely hits.
The slowed guy?
Yes.
Oh god, okay. So, yeah, so 3 hit, right?
Yes.
That's not bad. Plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, so plus 6, so 20 damage.
With the guy slowed as he is, it is this time easier to shoot where there is little armor. And all 3 arrows strike, resulting in a grunt as he takes a chunk of damage, bleeding onto the ground. Is that your turn?
Yes.
2 dwarfs
Wisdom
drop
saving throw.
their invisibility.
Oh, invisibility.
Mm.
Now,
Yes,
that's the
that's
time
right.
where I'm gonna lose my skeletons.
One of your skeletons. What is your skeleton's AC?
They are squishy as fuck. I think it's like 12 or something. Let me look it up. Squishy AF, it's 13.
And both of them hit. They both attack the same one. And that is plus 8. 13.
That's
Yeah.
exactly enough to evaporate the... Armstrong is gone, guys!
No! First Robert, now Armstrong?
Mm-hmm.
What the heck?
Next is us.
Nah, we're doing fine. What are you talking about?
Oh yeah, and the guys that are within 15 feet have to make the wisdom save. I rolled 11 damage. For the ones who don't
How many,
save.
how many are there?
All of them but this big guy. And of course the 2 that just appeared are not included too. But all the others, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Remind me to give you guys less enemies. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's... Oh,
Okay, what is the DC?
14. So 1, 2, 3,
Three
3,
fail.
3 fail, and the others take half of 11 damage. At least my spirit does
The-
something.
Small, slowed dwarf in front of Rune just sort of takes another few hits. He goes to one knee, struggling to stand back up, but he manages to do so. As the flurry of bright strike continues, a few more of them yelp out in pain. One of them, the one directly in front of Frank, is trying to make a run for it. You have the chance for an opportunity attack, Frank.
Especially since he's only moving through my space, so he's only like half speed going.
26.
As he runs away, you swing at his back, and you hear, and actually not only hear, you feel the crack of the spine through your hammer. As he just falls flat on the ground from his run and slides a little bit.
Easy
Fall.
clap.
This large one also tries to run away, from Frank and begins climbing this rock face. This one falls into the same direction. Opportunity attack if you choose rune.
I'm gonna let him go.
Okay. This one is screaming, by the way, because he's in superheated metal. Well. Three of them close in on Dularian. Each of them makes a strike at disadvantage.
Guess the last one hits.
Two of them you deftly evade, as you were so prepared for it. The blinding radiance at your back, probably helping. And the last one still manages to hit.
Oof.
The massive axe swings down on you, and it just happens to catch your leg on the side. You hear a significant crack as you take 16 damage.
Hmm.
The soldier in front of Rune
I keep
attacks her
concentration.
with a 24. And the leader in front of Frank makes 2 attempted attacks at him.
Oof.
Does a 19... Actually, no, that's a 17. 17 doesn't hit him.
It does.
17 hits?
Yeah.
Hey.
Didn't you have 18 AC at some point?
I'm pretty sure I have the same IC as the wizard in this group.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I
How
thought
is
you
your
had.
AC so bad?
I thought that you had the heavy armor also.
No, like, yeah. I think I got kind of fucked by the whole starting as a paladin at level 5.
what?
Because usually by level 5 you have some kind of armor upgrades or something, I guess.
Don't you-
Which armor did you choose?
There was nothing to choose from.
Do you not?
Are you
not
wearing no armor?
Yeah, like, I have chainmail. Which is like the level 1 beginner armor.
It is heavy armor though.
Yeah.
Yeah, chainmail's
Considering
heavy.
the fact that you were an established figure, why didn't you talk to Beggar and negotiate for armor that would be accurate?
mean, it's
to your
fine.
character?
I did. I asked about it. And it was like, just use the normal thing. And I was like, oh, okay.
Did I?
Yeah. And I thought you would like do it something else. And I was like, okay, sure. And then you gave me the potion and I thought you like, that was like,
I mean, that's
I
the
don't know.
ones that I gave to everyone though.
yeah, that was also I got a bit confused, but I just, whatever.
I mean, yeah. You still have an AC of 16.
I mean, don't you wear it? No, you don't. You have a two-hand. Oh, you have.
mean,
Don't
you
have a
have a lot
shield.
of
That's it. Okay.
money.
I mean, you don't wear a shield. That's the thing that changes
Yeah.
things. Because I have a shield, so that's why I have 2 more AC. Okay. We have the
I'm
same
more
armor.
AC than you.
We have the
Shield
same
armor.
armor.
Armor
But
is
still,
OP.
what's it called? The plate?
Yeah, that's the expense. You actually just. I was just wondering, but you have a normal armor for. You have the normal starter armor. That's okay.
Heavy plate costs, what was it?
1,200.
1,500, something like that?
Yeah.
That's nothing.
It's fine when it
That's
crypt.
nothing.
Well, anyways, where were we?
We know
Yeah.
someone who has the money.
You take 10
I gave everyone their money.
I'm just kidding. It's fine.
10 slashing damage. Please roll
He
a
didn't wanna
1d10 for
know.
me, Elf.
I gave y'all like 500 gold, so
Well,
One.
That's fair. It was 200, right?
well, disappointingly, well, I guess to your advantage, not a lot of blood leaves your body. There is a small splash of molten metal that hits the leader as he attacks you. But it is rather insignificant.
He cuts the smallest of cuts and it's just a little.
Like a droplet.
Like a fucking squirt gun.
High pressure.
Squirt him to death.
60,000 psi.
Fucking firefighter hose.
The soldier in front of you, Rune, makes another slashing attack at the same arm.
Is this the 24?
And yes. Again, you just take it. There is a significant amount of blood loss on your left arm. But you've taken worse hits. And so far, nothing vital has been hit.
No reaction. I sense nothing.
Okay. That's good.
And
at
it
least.
is your turn, Rune.
I'm gonna attack this one. Is this the one on their knees? Or like that was on their knees that had the issue? How hurt does this one seem?
He seems very hurt.
Like about to die hurt?
He doesn't look close to death.
Alright, then I'll
He looks like he has taken heavy wounds. He's bleeding profusely, and he did almost fall to one knee.
look at him. He's very fire and slow. I get advantage. It did not help me. Miss.
Same roll. Exact same roll.
Oof.
Don't roll another one. Do not. What is 8 plus? What is it?
8, 16.
It hits barely.
Oh, and I have the bard against.
I feel like you should stop rolling against the
Rim.
rim. Maybe you should roll lengthwise.
You
It's
should
8
work on your
damage.
rolling technique.
You should have a dice tower.
Bite me. 8 damage.
You swing twice, and even though he moves slowly, he manages to just raise his shield in time to deflect your first blow. Your second one hits, and another gash bleeds from his body.
And my turn.
Oh. Melody. Wait. Draco. Are you still here, Rusty?
You know, Beggar, I'm not hurt that you forgot me.
Listen. Okay.
Oh, shut up! He forgets to jump on
You
at least
didn't
once
write
every
your
fight.
number.
Beggar,
In this
First of all,
stupid
that
way.
is first of all, that is the clearest I've ever written my number. And second of all, I don't blame you, there's a lot going on.
Honestly, if it was just like this, I might have seen it more clearly.
Oh, did you get
No.
rid of the Roman numeral? Hang on, let me just put that back real quick.
Stop with the Roman numerals.
Okay,
Why?
nice and quick.
Oh,
I would like to use my action to do 2d8 damage to the leader.
you
That
mean the
is
one you
A healthy
heat metal?
12. Sorry, not the leader.
Yeah.
The one who's
Yes.
hurting.
Still
I will
screaming.
How far can I move? I can move to
Very
there.
much still screaming.
I'll move to there. That's it. End of turn.
Even though the metal heats and you're starting to smell burnt hair and burnt flesh, his pure fear of Elf still compelling him to climb.
Frank.
Not even Frank.
No, just
It's
Elf.
Elf. Okay.
His fear of Elf.
He
If he needs
sees
to make-
through my character and sees right in my.
He sees
sees
the
my
monster
face.
behind.
If he needs to make an
He
athletic
sees
check-
the paladin
He sees the
understand.
hatred in your eyes.
He can see the fourth wall and he understands that he is but a minuscule piece on a chessboard used by gods.
Now it is Melody's turn.
Beggar, if he needs to make a check to climb, he has a
beans.
disadvantage on that.
Yes, he just did.
I guess I'll just fireball this big guy. $11, I think. It's 11.
He's slowed.
Not that.
He still has a very thick armor. You strike him straight in the chest, and, well, you singe his beard. But that is about all that happens.
Emotional damage.
Delirium.
I guess because Dolarian is in this fight, he doesn't realize what happens to the skeletons, so he just tells them still to attack here. But there are only 3 arrows flying this time to the big guy again. That's slowed. So that is 18, not 20 net, and 17.
17 does not hit.
Mhm. And the other 2 do. So that's 4 plus 4, so that's 8 damage.
You hear the familiar twang of your skeletons losing their arrows. This time you only see 2 of them strike home. And half of you just wonders whether or not they were just shooting the ground again, like last time.
And since I'm very much surrounded, I feel like I still gotta do the dodge action. And that's my turn.
Yeah, and the fight in the back line continues as they once again strike at your skeletons.
Double hit.
The enlarged one attacks the one Hal. I forgot that you gave the names. And the other one attacks
Archie, probably.
Archie.
That's the reason I gave the name, so it's easier to say which one is hit. Which
So
one not.
Archie takes 12. No, actually, that's Hal takes 12 damage,
Still alive.
and Archie takes 8.
Both still live. Barely, but they live.
They don't even really try to evade. They sort of just have these guys break through their bones as they try to remain standing and shooting their arrow. You again get attacked from all sides.
They have to make the saving throw. One, two,
Right.
3, 4, 5 now only.
These two are out of range, right? So it's
Yeah, it's only the
you
5
and
close
you
to
and
me.
these two.
At least it was a good roll. 17 damage.
DC was what?
14. So 3 fail and 2 save.
These two fail. These two. Okay, how much was the damage?
17.
So, the enlarged dwarf in front of you, under this hail of lightning fast attacks from your spirit, just goes to a knee. And as the strikes continue, he falls over and returns to a smaller size. The one next to him also takes a beating from these strikes. And then he cries out in rage and enlarges. This one also failed. Yeah, and Rune, you did a number on the guy in front of you. And it makes you angry that you not get the last strike on this guy. As attacks just whiz past you, lightning fast, and he falls over, motionless. The two right next to you attack you immediately, Delarium. The big one crits.
Good thing I dodge.
Right. So first one crit. That's 11 plus 4. No, 6. That's 17 on the second one.
I have 18 AC.
Okay. So, through your radiant spirit, both of them try and strike at you and the spirit, and both of them hit the ground as you sidestep out of their way. The leader in front of Frank strikes again twice, both of which hit.
Oh yeah, I was like, and the damage, but oh yeah.
Both of these strikes hit harder than before,
So he gets splattered.
and you feel a dent form in your armor, and a heavy pain shoots through you from your side where blood is drawn. Please roll a 1d10.
5.
A significantly larger spurt of blood than before, molten metal, shoots out from your side. And where he struck hits his arm, still holding the axe. He yelps out, but he keeps hold. Your breathing slows as you are beaten and bloodied, Frank.
I'm good.
Sure, let's go with that one. These two repeat their save. Was that? Hold up. Is Conquering Pressure
12.
at advantage or anything?
13.
Uh,
If it's the save you're rolling for.
Wisdom save. Yeah. Okay, so the one on the left succeeds and shakes his head, turns back around, and moves towards you.
Oops.
The other one manages to finally climb the ledge that is in front of him. And as soon as he's up there, he suddenly shrinks back to his normal size and begins to run off into the woods.
He's becoming a wolf man.
Frank, your turn.
How hurt is the guy in front of me look? The Dorman leader.
Well, he doesn't look hurt at all. You see dents in his armor, you see a couple of pieces of cloth missing, and you see blood. But he looks like he's barely been wounded so far.
Well,
Did he just came over here?
Yes.
Because he's now within reach of my thingy and has to make a saving throw.
I think he's been standing there, hasn't he, for a while?
No, he was
No.
first running and then came back. I guess when you leave and come back, it counts again.
Because whenever you enter or start your turn there. Yeah. I rolled 8 damage, depending on how he saved or not.
Okay.
So, I will do 2 attacks against him. Both smites level 2.
Okay. Hits.
Second. That's 18.
Hits.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't have enough dice to roll both at the same time. So first one. Oof. That's 29.
Yep.
And then the second.
Ooh, good again.
29.
Almost like a lumberjack felling a tree. With your hammer, you hit his side once, caving in the armor, and then you hit again, and he just flies to the side like a rag doll, sliding over the ground.
Does this guy have like 10 yard reach? Left 10 feet reach or something?
No.
This is big? Okay. I'm step right there.
Can't believe these guys
That's
just
my turn.
attacked us.
Okay. It's Tasso's turn.
How do these two large one look? How hurt are they?
Well, you see both of them under this constant barrage of strikes from the spirit. The one in front of Dularian looks like he's bleeding from his armor. The other one, well, even though he's taken a couple strikes to his armor, he looks almost untouched.
I guess I'll cast Distant Whispers at 2nd level at this one. That's a wisdom save.
No, spell, right? So that's an 11.
Yes. Takes 14 damage and he has to move as far away from me as possible. As a reaction. 14 seconds.
The massive dwarf holds his armored head as if he's hearing voices, and he just starts running. Draco.
Hi.
The cart
the
is
man?
now significantly aflame.
Burn the man. Burn
You
the man.
don't see him anymore, but you
I don't
can
need to see
hear him.
Burn the man.
Off in the distance, over the ridge, somewhere in the woods, you hear screaming still. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Rune.
Where is everyone? These two are still up.
Yep.
And that
Everyone
guy.
is there. Stop.
Fucking, this is a nightmare. What's this guy doing? Is he running away or is he just...
He's running.
Okay, I'll let him... I'm gonna go then. I'll move... Moving closer to the cart is an A+ idea. Let's do it. I'm going to attack this one.
Looks very, very significantly just burning.
Moving closer to the cart is an A+ idea. Let's do it. Yay. I'm sure
Oh,
nothing
no.
bad will happen.
Why
Wait,
would you move
wait. I'm
towards
not
the
throwing it. I'm turning
car?
myself around first.
Who changed the lyric?
16.
On the big guy?
Yes.
Does
And
not hit.
that one.
You strike against one of his heavily armored legs once, and nothing happens. And metal hits metal. So you try again, harder this time. Please give me a 1d6.
Two.
Your axe flies out of your grip and lands 2 feet away from you.
You know it immediately returns after, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Here's my
now you're
shadowy
mildly
axe.
inconvenienced.
Fucking... Yeah, do you see my fucking axe covered in... just like dripping with shadows disappear and reappear?
You're very lucky you didn't roll a 1.
I'm sure. Let's hope the cart doesn't fucking explode.
It's gonna
End
be.
my turn.
Melody.
Oh no. Well, I guess I'll shoot this guy right there with my fire bolt. So I want to waste spells. Look at that. 12.
Look at that. Yeah. You fire another firebolt, and again, you glance off. The armor just deflecting your spells. Dularian.
Okay, who looks worse? Frank or Rune?
Frank.
Okay. Mm,
Rune has definitely looked worse. Even though she's bleeding from her arms,
I'm gonna
there's
cast.
no
Mhm.
real heavy damage to her center.
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds level 2 on Frank.
You almost set off to ha!
Yeah. Ha! Almost, yes. So that's 6 plus 3, that's 9 plus 9 plus 4. So that's 13 for Alf. And 4 for me.
Even though Frank still looks heavily bleeding, some of the larger gashes on his body close up.
And I'm just gonna keep the skeletons to...
Shooten tooten?
Yeah, I'm just they're just gonna try and shoot the smaller guy next to me.
The smaller one?
Yeah. The 19 to hit and the other 2 miss.
Again, you see 3 arrows fly that way. And you're wondering
What happened to the 4th?
what happened to the 4th.
Okay. So that's 6 damage. That's my turn.
You hear a very loud gunshot ring out in the back as a rat shoots the guy attacking your skeletons in the back. The larger one strikes again at Hal. That is a 12.
Ha! That misses! Ha!
This one engages with a rat. This one is... I actually roll if he's still affected. He's no longer feared.
Oh yeah, and those 2 have to still make the saving throw.
You don't see the dwarf anymore that was running away. And this one moves up and attacks Rune.
Okay, then the 3 of them must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
I rolled a 12 for damage. So one of them saves and the others get hit. I mean, saves so he gets half damage only.
That is an evil ability. All of them, under this constant barrage of strikes, look severely beaten and battered. And the 2 closest to you make 2 desperate strikes at you.
Oof.
One of them,
Oof.
the larger one, swings a little bit too wide and the edge of the axe just catches his companion, who falls to the ground, dead. Frank, it's your turn.
He just killed his friend.
Franku. Papa Frank.
Poor Frank.
Did they not attack me? Or did they just miss?
Well, he missed. He's
Okay.
just sort of swinging.
Relatable,
yeah.
man.
This means advantage.
Have you heard of the horde mechanic?
It wasn't that many.
Yeah. Also feel like this fight
horde,
just
yeah.
went much better than the last
First
one.
attack.
I also
First one
didn't
was
expect
13.
you to necessarily have this fight.
I'm not saying anything.
You should never expect that we don't
you.
fight people.
Does an 18 hit?
I don't think any of us
Yes.
expected to have this fight except the one person who.
Triggered it.
I actually was pretty sure this fight was
Yeah.
gonna happen in
I
some
had
way or the
no
other.
offense. Thanks, Rune.
I legitimately did not think we were going to have this fight.
That's on you.
I was kind of glad when you actually tried to fix the wheel and were like, okay, goodbye. And I was like,
I will never trust Heated again, don't worry.
Why did you trust him in the first place?
He just jumped into a
I think it was funny. I think it was kind of funny though, because Rune is gonna learn that lesson.
Continuous lapse in judgment.
24 damage to the big
I mean,
guy.
it's going pretty
Yes,
well,
you-
so.
When Frank is
your
swinging,
hammer
he's swinging.
At his leg. It just gives way. And without his second leg to stand on, he just falls over and hitting the ground with its head stops moving.
Seems like you took a hammer to the knee.
Very nice.
I was
We're gonna destroy
that
Beggar
joke was a
one
bit
day.
bad, but Beggar's reaction was so worth it.
I don't like relating to Beggar. I want to go back to bullying him.
Elsa!
I will turn around and cast Dissonant Whisper at second level at this guy. So make
Big boy.
Big boy.
What a
Ooh, that was
thick
almost
guy.
20. He fails.
I like fighting enemies that aren't undead.
Writes down on
Hey.
notepad, add more.
I don't think you need to add more.
I mean,
undead.
we've
Yeah, I
only
feel like there's enough on that.
we've only fought undead and construct so far, so
these
he
guys,
takes
these poor
15 psychic damage. And he has to move away from me. And technically I think the skeletons get an attack of opportunity. but-
No. They are not
Yeah.
really sentient.
Yeah, and that
They're
didn't
just
really
sort of
tell them that.
puppets that
Yeah.
react to bonus attacks.
That's why I said and yeah. Yes.
Oh no.
Chris.
Yes. Are you done?
Yes.
Draco.
Hello.
Hello.
Burn the man?
Well, as you heat up the metal again, you're surprised to see that his invisibility falls off as he is on the edge of the cliff. And he starts screaming again.
10 damage.
Good thing.
Oh, poor man.
I mean, he was turning invisible and trying to fuck
I'm
us up.
not the person cooking someone alive.
And as you all smell you know, aside from the smoke and burnt wood from the cart, whose roof is now actually caving in from the fire,
Ooh.
Oh,
the dwarven soldier in his heavy, very, very hotly glowing armor just falls off the cliff and hits the ground hard. The smell of burning flesh penetrating the air. Rune. Yes.
Oh.
He's not only dead, he's cooked. Well done. Literally.
Tasty.
Stew pot.
Oh
No.
We're eating dwarf.
oh
Yay.
no!
Looks like meat's back on the menu.
It's technically not cannibalism.
Yeah, different species, right?
No.
Vibe check.
Stun?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay, my mic is being
Hello.
dumb. I said, first of all, depending on how high that cliff is, that man splashed. So he's probably a puddle in a bit of dented armor. Second of all,
No,
that's
it's
17 plus 8 for my first attack. I'm attacking the big one by me.
Dwarf meat is pretty tough. I don't
He's
think
actually
it's-
pretty crispy at this point.
Yeah.
And 16 for the second one. So I'm assuming the first one hits.
It's like if you have a brisket and then you just throw it on
Is
the
Fairy
ground.
Fire still active?
No, I don't
Okay,
think so. Is it?
It's concentration, I think.
Fucking no.
But I don't know. None of the fairy fired ones are left.
This one still says Fairy Fire.
Oh no, it does say fairy. Oh, you
So
put
is
it in
it
the
still
switch.
active? Am I rolling with advantage or not?
Yes.
So that's, like I said, 17 plus 8. Does that hit?
Yes.
$16 does not hit.
No.
Okay. $16, 17, 18 psychic damage, and then I'm moving away.
Your axe strikes him in the chest. And though you don't get that feeling of breaking bones, of hitting something with physical force, you see his eyes just go blank as he just loses all tension in his body and slumps to the ground.
Then I'll take my movement, get to there, and I will. Let me see if that's a bonus action. It's not. Okay, I end my turn.
Melody.
Ha ha. Wait, they're all upside down. Oh, I guess there's just one guy left, and I'm gonna miss him. Like, wait, he's in metal armor.
Shocking.
Chicken grace.
You only now notice that they're all
Metal armor.
After Draco literally
Oh, no!
used heat metal because they
Not
were wearing
once.
metal
Not
armor.
twice. 3 fucking times.
Also, after
Okay,
we've
it's a
mentioned
19
how high the armor
buff.
class is, and we were talking about armors and the metal, and
What were you? What are you casting?
Shocking grace.
Okay.
These are 8s. Wait, is it 8? I think it's 8. Yeah, it's 8. Come on. Chicken grasp. 14 Lortnan damage.
You see this dwarf with a large bullet wound to his chest that is bleeding, fighting with a rat. Just sort of wailing on him with an axe. A rat
No.
already has taken significant wounds to his right arm that he's sort of protectively holding in front of him.
I'll
And
save a
from the
rat.
side, you grab this giant dwarf's leg and shock him. He goes down on one knee, breathing heavily. And it is Solarian's turn.
Because I see that there's something going on there, I go 10, 20, 30?
You shouldn't kill all of
And
them.
gonna
Good
cast
question.
Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
Yeah, you could keep one alive, I suppose.
So, another saving throw.
That's an 18 and a 19, so he's safe.
Okay. Good. So, no, not good, but, so that's,
Yeah.
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 No,
Your ghostly hands reach out. But the sheer size of him seems to just help him swat away these ghostly arms.
and that's my turn. Oh no, it's not my turn. I'm just gonna tell the skeletons to shoot at him. As my bonus action.
Bonus.
Only one hits. Yeah, those miss. With a 20. I guess the 20 hits. And that would be
It's not a net 20, right?
not a net one, no. Would be 6 damage. And that's my turn.
Your skeletons lose their arrows. And though two of them just glance off the armor, one of them strikes him in the back of his head. And he slumps over, a rat just barely dodging out of the way as he crashes to the ground and returns to his original size. Out of the corner of your eye, you see one last dwarf that was rushing into the woods, sort of coming back, and as he sees his friend, the last one, fall, he suddenly goes invisible. And you are out of initiative.
I'm gonna keep my spell up, because just in case he comes closer, the spirit is gonna attack him.
I suppose I could have like tried to do something.
Wait,
right
what
then
about
there.
this one?
Yeah, that's the one that just turned invisible.
Oh,
I would like to drop concentration on heat metal and stop cooking the man, please.
You stop cooking the dwarf.
Last minute.
Two
Could I,
questions. Go ahead.
could I have tried to do something before that guy goes invisible?
Nope.
Okay.
Counterspell in this case wouldn't
Not
do anything
counterspell.
because he's not casting.
I wasn't gonna go for counterspell.
Melody?
But he has turned invisible and is probably still close unless you have anything that you wanna like shoot after him or something.
I don't think I can.
Important question.
Yeah,
First of all, how hurt am I? How do I feel?
You are very hurt, but probably still at good fighting capacity.
Below half?
You're bleeding out of your arms, but you are not bloodied.
Below half?
Nope.
How's Art look? That his arm was injured.
He looks like he's taken a beating, but he doesn't look like he's in any mortal danger.
Alright, then never mind. I'm not gonna. We're just gonna be staring at the burning carriage, seething.
Frank, you should get away from there.
You mean go this way?
Do whatever you like
Yeah,
to do.
yeah, walk
Um,
the burning heart.
Melody, do you have a moment?
Yes.
I want to take a look at Armstrong to see what's left, because I want to mend him, if possible.
Wait, I need to do
Beggar.
something before you do something with Melody.
We can rebuild.
I'm just.
I want to see if it's possible for Melody to mend him, basically.
Real fast, I'm going to, while you do this and she walks over, there's a tree here, we're just gonna stalk up to Melody and
Gonna keep moving
try
back.
to either shove her, if there's a tree behind her, slamming her into something's also fine. If there's nothing around, maybe just hit her.
I'm gonna keep moving away from Ruin.
Do you walk at normal speed, both of you?
Rune's doing that, I'm
You
about
see
to
her
murder you, Walk.
actively walking away from you.
I'm still being looking.
Rune seems to be a little bit faster than you and is
Yeah.
slowly
What?
gaining on you.
Uh,
Do you dash at this
oh,
point?
wait. Do I
Are you gonna
have a
run?
spell? Hold on.
Are you actively sprinting?
Rune, let's save this for later. We have stuff to do first.
Rune's gonna wheel on Delirian. Just absolute. It's clear that Rune is still raging.
Rune just very rudely steps over the remains of Armstrong.
Wow. No respect for the dead.
I think I caught you.
Oh no. I'll try momentary stasis on you.
I'm not gonna fucking chase you in a circle. But I am. If you keep doing this stupid fucking game, about the time I get to here, I'll stop chasing you. But I am absolutely. It is clear that Rune is still in whatever rage mode they enter in battle, and that you are the target of their ire currently.
Knowing that, I am gonna try momentary stasis on you.
What do I need to roll?
Make a con save. You're probably gonna succeed at that. But...
I'm also gonna cast light on Melody's back to blind Rune.
What saves am I making?
It's a con.
Constitution.
11 plus 4, so that's 15 for Constitution.
Yeah, succeeds. I'll just keep walking.
What am I rolling for not being blinded?
You don't roll, it's more flavorful than anything. Light doesn't really blind people.
Oh, you flashed something in my eyes. I'm gonna turn on you.
No, it's just.
Oh, the light can be colored as I like. It's gonna be, yeah, it's a white light.
It's just
Nothing
this
special.
white
Did you just
light
flashback
on-
route?
Yeah, it's not really
It's not that bright
flashbang.
of a light. It's literally
It's
dark
just
glowing.
something I can do, you know. It's not really that effective.
It's not a flash. It's just the back of Melody starts glowing. If anything, it makes her more of a target.
Yeah, I think Rue was gonna let it go until the momentary stasis thing happened.
Well, yeah, it went off. Nothing happened.
Beggar,
You succeeded.
will 30 HP heal me to max?
Yes.
Okay, I use as much as is required of my Leon Hands pool to heal me to max. How much do I have left?
I was about to make a healing spell for the group, so I don't know if you want to do that beforehand.
Oh, okay. I'll come over here then first.
Maybe it's enough. So who's gonna hurt? Please come here. Whoever's gotten to take some damage.
I'm gonna shout it now. I'm gonna shout at moment, you dumb motherfucker.
I mean, outside of combat, I can just tell you how much HP.
I mean, in the meantime, you can just sit there and talk, because the casting time of this thing is 10 minutes. Otherwise, it would be OP. So it's gonna heal everyone 2d8
Let me
plus
actually just
something
move these here.
Is the
Up to-
car gonna explode?
up to 6
Yeah,
creatures.
that's
At some point.
Yes, it is very significantly burning.
I don't have anything to stop it.
During the
I think at this point it's too late to stop.
Yeah.
I can make
entirely
hand
aflame.
pat out
If
the
I use-
flames.
If I use pulse wave on it, would that like blow all the fire off?
Why don't you try?
Oh god.
Blow away the flame.
Yeah, make a dust cloud of gunpowder. See how well that goes for you.
This, by the way, is your life counters. I will obscure them when we enter combat. But for healing and such, it's easier if you just know.
Life.
So yeah, who of you? So basically, the three of them are hurt. Who is it?
Wow.
Oh, Frank is
It's
hurt.
Arit should
Read
be
the
over here
description.
too. Arit got hurt.
Rune
as
is
well.
hurt, and
The-
Draco isn't hurt. Okay.
The number behind, Rune Life, and then it says
Yeah, I
a
see
number,
it.
that's the max.
Okay. So
Draco,
those two.
not a lick of damage, as always.
So those two.
No one even
Myself.
tried to hit me.
Was Melody
No.
hit?
There was like a giant
No, I
dwarf that
wasn't.
attacked you. He just missed.
That's on him.
You
So I'm
lucky
gonna
one.
choose Frank and me and Rune and Aret.
Rune is gonna
For the
shout, well,
healing
you
spell.
take the 10 minutes to do this. Rune is gonna shout at Melody and call her a dumb motherfucker.
It seemed like the right thing to
What
do.
the fuck do you mean? It seemed like the
They
right
were
idea.
so suspicious.
Rune just doesn't know what to say.
Listen.
Cloud just
It's so
absolutely stunned in their ire.
Look, I'm gonna go check the bodies for anything suspicious.
I have a suspicion that you're a
So-
fucking idiot.
Well,
I think
They
psychopath
are-
is the correct word.
Rune just
please
staring.
give me a con save.
Wait, who?
Literally everyone. Actually,
Everyone.
not
Oh.
Talpa.
Yeah, I stepped as
Oh,
far
is
away
that
from
big?
this thing as
Oh,
possible.
no.
Look how far away I am.
Oh,
Am I?
boys!
You
All of
closed
you-
up in the
Oh,
road.
of
sorry,
you-
from the cart. I didn't even realize what you were talking about.
Oh, nat 20.
Con save
All of you have +2 on the save. 'cause
I
you're close
don't.
to me.
That's a 12.
You have +2 on the
+2.
save.
Plus
Yeah.
2.
25.
Okay, then I have a 9 with plus 2.
Everyone below 15.
Yes.
As the cart explodes in a deafening crash. Light fills the entire area around you, casting heavy shadows even along the cave wall that is kilometers away. All of you who rolled below 15 were just blown over and are prone from
What
the
did it-
shockwave of the blast.
Where's
No
Rune's
damage.
life counter?
Right here in front of the...
Well, I got blown away. How?
How much damage did we take? Oh no.
I got below a 15. So move me at will, I suppose. I don't know how far. How far do we get thrown?
10
Whose
feet.
D8s are these over on the right? Because that's a concerning number of D8s. On the left. Yeah, the right.
You take 12 bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground. And you are moved 10 feet away from the cart.
Into a wall. Fantastic.
Yeah, there's a wall next to me. A very
That's where the damage
spiky
comes
wall
from.
behind me.
Those of you who hit a wall, you are just winded from the...
Poof, I hit a tree. Like, I was there, not really looking at the card, was concentrating on my prayer of healing,
Rune,
and just get blown away.
Yes.
in the light, just as you hit that stalagmite behind you, you could swear you saw something moving again in that flash of light. As if something was running. You're not sure if it was the dwarf. It didn't look like a dwarf.
Better be moment. She knows what's good for her.
And,
Which way did it seem like it was
a
running?
pretty large fire cloud is now rising to the ceiling of the cave.
Wrench's face winded and still furious.
The movement was here in the middle of the forest somewhere. This way.
But there's still like a dwarf alive.
Oh, who knows?
I
Maybe
mean,
Where was
we know he's alive. We just don't
Wait,
know
where
where he
was
is.
right here.
How far can he get? He's a dwarf.
Can I cast fairy fire in that area? Like 20
What?
feet around that.
20 cube? What is that cube again?
It's a cube, yeah.
Okay. Actually, give me a 1d20, no modifiers.
No. Right, yeah, cool.
Yeah, you see something glowing, and upon closer inspection, it appears to be a bat flying around in a circle.
Where
It's
did I
definitely
see-
not the thing that you saw moving, but it doesn't
Yeah.
appear to be there anymore.
Did we all see something moving in the flash, or just
oh
me?
yeah, only Rune saw the thing.
Yeah, where was it? Was it moving over there? That's the direction it was moving in?
Oh, well, if I didn't see it, then.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Since combat is over, are we going to call it there before we start something new?
Probably.
Do I cast that healing spell beforehand?
Yes.
Because that would be 14 to all the mentioned characters.
Jesus, 2d8 and you got 14. Very nice.
No, I only rolled a 7, but I got a +3 +4 for my life domain. So that's exactly full life for Frank. 14.
I already gave him the 14.
Oh, no, oh, he was so low. Okay.
Wait, why you? How do you? My exact health? What the?
Because
I don't even know my exact health. How do
There
you?
are counters.
Because
Listen to me, I put
Yeah.
your counters out here in the open,
outside of
and
combat.
I will, yeah, because it's just very vague when healing, and I will just
Whoops.
hide them.
So yeah.
And you are.
But you look like you're only missing 10 health points now, Alf.
You fucking cut.
I'll use the rest from my lay on hands for 10. Boom.
So yeah, and Melody can the plan is now to mend Armstrong. I don't know if we do this session or next one.
I also want to investigate this.
But yeah, that's probably gonna happen next time then.
Yeah, I guess I would mending, and then I wanted to check the bodies of the dwarves for anything suspicious to justify.
Like suspiciously blinking gold or something.
You
I think
mean,
Chris
what,
is
what,
trying
what,
not
what,
to
what,
murder.
Like some gold with blood on it.
Allegedly criminal motive.
Yeah, that criminal motive.
Shield stating, we're the bad guys.
Rune is
Just so you can say, see, I was right all along.
their teammates.
you find some pouches. Some of them are filled with just personal items. There is actually one with a letter, but it appears to be some letter from a long lost lover.
I think I'm the only one that can read it.
Nothing of interest, it appears.
And like,
It's a dwarven,
A
so you don't even
picture.
really.
I'll have great fun reading
you find
it out
a
to
very
her.
mysterious letter. You cannot identify the dwarven on it.
it's like,
You know who speaks Dwarven.
it's like, it says like,
I can just
I will
cast
return
comprehend
to you, my
languages.
love. I will only do this job, and then I will retire with you.
My dear Esmeralda.
If you give it to Rune to translate, Rune will Rune will meticulously narrate it out to them. Just the kind
I'll
of
just tuck it in a pocket.
impact.
Fine.
It's like,
It was your idea to blow up the wagon, Boone.
yeah, blowing up the wagon but not murdering all of them. Fucking.
What would you have thought would have
I
happened
thought we'd
if you had
set it on
blown up
fire
the
and
wagon?
they'd run like normal fucking people.
Sure.
Why did you think that?
Hmm.
Wow, it's almost like
Were
I'm
they
operating
talking
off
to
of
you like
common
normal
sense.
people?
Terrorists, for God's
Yeah,
sake.
yeah. The way they were talking to you guys didn't seem like they were the running type.
They sounded like bandits.
They didn't even know what arm wrestling was. Why would they know what running is?
Is this conversation
I
in
was-
character? This is the really important question.
Have I put on my accent?
I haven't. It can't be in character because I haven't heard what you guys were talking about. But they seemed like they were not the
Yes.
guys to just be like, "Oh, the thing is on fire! Let's get out of here!"
Ah shit. Our secret missions abort. Let's go, boys. Remember there's still a battlefront, but I guess they put fire on
Mission
it.
failed. We get them next time.
Snake. Snake.
I'm now going to include enemies in my campaign. The
I
first
was
hop,
thinking that if you would choose to attack them, you would maybe set up an ambush. I didn't expect the. I mean, I had it thought out that if you just blunder, you might just get into the same fight. But I didn't think you'd just give it away.
Like we were always
Yeah,
done.
I
We
didn't
almost
think
had it.
I didn't
you'd
think
give away your element of surprise.
I didn't think just asking would trigger a fight.
What do you mean?
They were pretending to be traders, carrying quote unquote supplies.
Yeah.
If you ask them about, hey, that gunpowder you're carrying,
traders,
most of
by
that-
the way,
I
that
don't-
wouldn't
I don't know
trade with
Dwarvish.
us, pretty sus.
Yeah, traders that wouldn't. I can't. She didn't even know that part. She was gone at that moment.
What a trash disguise.
No, Eric told me what they were carrying.
No, I mean, yeah, he told you what they were carrying, but you didn't know that they were refusing to trade to us, even though they had like their ruse as
Even if there were smugglers smuggling it to the surface, that still wouldn't give us a reason to just kill them.
But they had gunpowder.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
and-
it's almost like that's used all the fucking time in this world.
Yeah.
Christ, what a crazy thought.
I mean, there's a
That's
war
what
going
it
on
says.
But
on
they
the
wouldn't
surface,
give
so
it to us.
but
Any good smuggler would sell us
Can I
gunpowder.
investigate the wagon?
what wagon?
Well, the remains of the
The one that
wagon.
just
What
detonated.
remains?
Just like this area. If there's
that's just a
any-
crater.
Massive scorch mark on the ground. All of the grass in that area is burned, and there's like some debris around. Shards of burning and smoldering pieces of wood. There is nothing left intact on this place.
Staring at the scorch mark in absolute fucking disbelief.
Probably leave them.
So can I cast mending on Armstrong?
I thought you were about to ask the cart.
That would have been awesome.
Guys, we got a free card now.
We just have to find the pieces everywhere in this world.
How are you gonna pull the card though?
It's fine, we have Robert. Oh wait.
Oh,
Oh, wait.
oh wait, we have 4 skeletons. But yeah, if you mend Armstrong, I'm gonna cast Animate Dead on him afterwards.
Just use one of the dwarves.
And I'm also gonna ask you
Yeah, I was
to mend
wondering if you
Archie,
were gonna take it
Archie and Hal
One of
because
the
they are
dwarves.
both hurt.
Just use one of the dwarves. They
They're
have
not as
armor
cool
and
as
everything.
Armstrong. He's got arms.
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
He's got more arms.
He has
How could
excess
you-
arms.
He has 4 arms.
Yeah.
Like that one guy from Ben 10. What was his name?
Yeah, Ben 10. When
I
he turns
also
into the red alien.
I searched
Still got the
battle
ship.
music, and I never actually put it on.
Put what on?
Battle music.
Oh.
That's alright, it was
It's
tense
okay.
enough.
You can cue it up now because I think we're about to fight again.
Still not sure.
Someone has a whole person prepared.
That can't save you forever.
You
I
can
only
put up
save
the.
this time.
Listen, if you run far enough in the way, you can put up Leomon's tiny hut.
That spell dissipates at some
Rune's
point.
pretty quick.
Yeah,
Actually, you can
lasts for
infinitely
like
change
8 hours.
Tiny Hut.
Yeah.
You can rest during the 8 hours it stays up and cast it again.
Yeah.
You'll run out of food eventually.
I don't eat food.
She literally
The rest
doesn't
of
eat.
them do. Are you really gonna let all of them starve?
Why would we go with her?
Would you
Yeah, no,
not?
they're just gonna leave at some point while.
Fucking, I'm just gonna.
And then when you
say-
re-roll characters, because everyone dies, like one day I'll have you come upon a opaque dome in the middle of nowhere, and there's this barbarian pacing around the outside of it, screaming at the top of her lungs, "You can't hide forever!"
With like a dozen dead snakes around the outside. Just
I'm
to
just-
crunch on.
Okay, my next character will be a goblin.
You're already
Frank will kill you!
Okay, not.
good. We'll just short,
Frank
we'll just short circuit
will
all the
try
dumb
and kill
decisions.
you!
We can make goblin twin characters if you want.
Oh,
Can we all be goblins? Can
No.
everyone except Frank die and then just have a party of goblins turn up?
would
You
actually
guys are
not
already
be a bad
goblins on the
idea.
inside.
Please help me.
I'll remember that actually.
Oh my god.
This
all
is just
goblin
goblins
campaign.
are we.
We're gonna... final boss, Thneef, but he's buff.
What do you mean he's already buff?
He's not buff,
He's
small.
one big muscle.
Tell me he's not like buff. Look at this.
Not buff.
Sure, his arms are tiny.
Yeah.
Tell me those aren't muscle.
Holy shit.
Look at those neck muscles. Okay, actually, that might actually just be fat folds.
Those are folds, Meg. Not muscles. Wow, look at that rippling muscle. Oh no, he was just literally rippling when he
I
walked.
hate this fucking family.
This house is a fucking nightmare.
That's a fucking nightmare.
Oh my god.
If you had, by the way, if you had kept blasting the card with fire, you could have accelerated it blowing up.
I thought I could do that.
Don't die.
But also,
No, I chose.
you might have been able to blow it up by first blasting a hole in it, and then firing inside directly.
Well, I don't really have anything to make a hole with.
Well, I know someone with a blaster or two.
I do have guns.
No, someone
Didn't
with
you
a
do
Well, I mean, a gun wouldn't be strong enough to necessarily make a hole.
Who
You
put
could have
holes in
probably
it?
asked a red to just blow up a gunpowder bag on the side. You could have snuck
Oh.
up to it, placed like a gunpowder pouch or something.
Are you suggesting we C4?
You know, we had a lot
Might
of
be
ideas.
smart
However,
if you can
someone
just
decided
hit them
that the
to
best
death.
one was just to ask them.
Yeah, and someone told her exactly how to ask them.
Yeah,
Once again,
you could have literally
Last
told her
time.
You're not
anything.
blameless here.
Yeah.
You could have just not done
her
that.
to have
Aspen,
judgment,
you are
and it was
like-
wrong.
You are Oppenheimer. You didn't mean for them to make the atomic bomb, but you made it very possible. And very.
I had the unfortunate. I was put in the unfortunate place where I was a dumbass, and I made a character that likes to try and see the best in people. Was this a bad choice that I continuously have made? Yes. Do I regret it deeply? With every fiber of my fucking being.
Rune is a character who sees the best in people. I don't want to see a character who sees the worst in people than that you make.
Do you not remember, Barry?
I think Rune sees the best in people, but is also a bitch.
But the
I
point
mean,
of this all
didn't
is,
she just say anyone who finds this forge of golems will use it to do bad things? And That felt like she saw the bad in people there.
Had an error in my judgment where I thought for a hot second that Melody was a character capable of rational thought.
After
Clearly,
jumping into
Melody
pit
was
crash,
just-
Jumped into a
Like,
giant
yeah, like,
because she thought it would give her a supercharge.
Yeah. That in a twisted kind of sense made sense, you know?
it did a little bit. And besides, it was in the high of battle. It was that or get impaled. I can understand. I can't. No, I can't. I can pretend to understand
If
that.
you play a wizard, you'll
However-
understand.
yeah, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Fuck, all
power.
of my most chaotic characters have been wizards.
However,
Don't do this. Don't make me question wizards.
thought
Listen,
that as far
I'm
as
currently running a
speech
wizard, and it
goes,
is the same.
that
Although
Melody would
Uber would
have
have
a
probably dropped
shred of
something
sense.
else living inside the pit first.
Just
And
to
you
say.
know,
Yeah, like a rabbit or something.
Or Robert.
you know,
just carry around rabbit.
I use a
It will
bonus
never
action to pull a rabbit out
happen
my hand,
again.
throw it into the pit.
I would
It
have
will
probably
never
just had
happen
my freaking
again.
familiar died inside.
Oh god.
Imagine
Please
if you
don't ever trust us again.
I'm not planning on
This
it.
should be blatantly obvious by now.
Did you not hear the part where I said, "And I'll never do it again"? I have
Exactly.
it in my notes.
See, you
In-
learned.
officially
That's
in
good.
my notes. Rune officially hates Melody. She clearly cannot be trusted.
I like that. No
She's
one
fine,
ever
she's just a
uses
little
my
bit
bardic
naive.
inspiration.
Like I said,
I feel really useful.
I thought she was capable of rational thought. Not a mistake.
I
I
was
made.
told it. What is
Oh,
not
that's been good
rational
news.
about just not asking? Or about asking?
There is good news, Aspen.
Well, not asking would have meant
What is
everyone would still be alive now.
I didn't think they would attack us by just asking a question.
What did you think would happen?
I don't know. They just feel like
They were like, oh, good thing you asked. This is a secret mission. And we're doing it for Dura, but we're not supposed to tell anyone.
Wait, what's the good news? I'm still waiting.
Sorry. Good news is you get to check off another thing on your bingo, which is Freya's mischief goes unnoticed. Because we had a bunch of surprise Nazis that no one saw for ages.
Well, there aren't any
This is not the
surprise
time for
Nazis
bingo.
anymore.
Stop fucking quoting that. That's amazing.
No.
This is not the time for bingo.
Oh,
History.
Nani?
oh,
Wow, if you hate us so much, why do you play?